I'm gonna try to do this. Like I said, I don't know how smoothly it's gonna go as far as the game itself and just uh, the longevity of this game moving forward and in the future and stuff like that. So I'm gonna call this. This is called Figures Talk, a championship match. Um, so I'm gonna read some information here. So this is gonna be a digital like title, championship title, right? It's for this movie canon figures talk championship, and I'm going to explain the rules right now, and then we're going to do a test run just to see how it goes, and then we'll actually do the game. Okay.
Okay.
So let me explain this here. So we have here. So whoever wins this first figures talk championship match game will become the first figures talk champion. A digital title, like what you see here, a belt, will have your name on it as the champion. The current champion will have to defend their title in the next 5 to 6 weeks by appearing as a guest on Figures Talk. If for whatever reason the champion is not available to appear within that time frame, the champion forfeits their title, and 2 new players slash guests will play to become champion. And you're not obligated. Obviously, you're not obligated to do it, but to move forward with the game, I kind of have to set it that way. So now I have to choose who's going to go first, but we'll do that in just a bit here.
I'll be a gentleman. Let him go first.
You're gonna have Yomo go first. Okay. So now let me actually explain the actual rules, and then we'll do a test run, and then we'll do the game. Okay. So here are the actual rules of the game. So we have this. I have this like little buzzer here. It's a timer. It's actually more like a timer. So I'm gonna click the buzzer here, the timer. As soon as the time begins, the first player, so whoever goes first, is to think of a figure from a specific Hot Toys line and shouts it out or states it. Their opponent, so in this case that would be you, Danny, must now shout out another figure from that specific Hot Toys line that was selected. Now it goes back to the first player, and it's up to them to shout out yet another figure. It will go back and forth until the time runs out, like action heroes trading punches. The purpose is to not be stuck in thinking of a figure when the timer goes off. There will be at least 3 rounds, and it could be up to 5. So there will be at least each round is 15 seconds. Whoever wins 3 rounds first wins. And then also, once a figure is shouted or stated in the game, it cannot be used for the remainder of the game. So once you set it, it's canceled. So you can't use it again for the game. Now, the type of games we play in this particular game in the future may change, but for now, we will try this one. This one that I just described, and things may evolve later if this is something people like in the show. And just remember, this is all just for fun. So do you guys kind of understood the rules, so we can do a little test run?
Let's do the test run.
Okay. Yomo, did you understand the questions there, or the rules?
A little bit, yeah. I'll probably understand a little bit more once we do the test run.
So let's do the test run. So are you guys familiar with Simpsons characters?
Yeah. Somewhat.
Yomo? Or should I choose South Park characters?
I might do better on Simpsons.
Simpsons. Yeah. Okay, let's do Simpsons then. It's older too, but so in this test run, it's Simpsons characters, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna hit the timer is gonna start running, and there'll be a little sound. So since Yoma's gonna go first, he needs to name or shout a Simpsons character. So he says whatever character, and then you, Danny, then you say another Simpsons character, and then goes back to Yomo. He says another Simpsons character.
Okay.
And all the way until the time runs out. And if you're stuck when the time goes out, then you lost basically.
Okay.
Let's do
it. So hopefully it moves smoothly, but we'll see what happens here. Okay, so again, you're gonna go first, Yomo. So for this one, this test one is just Simpsons characters. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna press the button when the time runs out. I think you'll know when it's up, and then I'll tell you guys too. Okay.
All right.
So here we go. I'm gonna press the button now.
Homer.
Bart.
Marge.
Krusty.
Mr. Burns.
Maggie.
Flanders. Ned Flanders.
Oh. Okay, so time's up. I couldn't even.
I really had to dig for that one.
Who was last there? I didn't even notice. Like, who got stuck in there?
So I got stuck for a little bit and said Flanders and then said Ned Flanders because I didn't know if I should say both.
Okay, but you kind of have an idea of like how it runs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now we're gonna do it for real. Okay.
All right, let's do it.
So this is for the Movie Canon Figures Talk championship match. So this is round 1. Yomo is going to start. Okay. So the Hot Toys line. Now this is for just in general for all. Okay. So when I press the button, you start, Yomo, and then we'll move forward like that. So it's going to be Star Wars Hot Toys figures starting now.
Mando Luke.
Mando Ahsoka.
Bespin Luke.
Darth Vader, Rogue One.
Anakin.
Which one?
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith? So two Anakin.
Okay, so I guess you were stuck there, Yomo, I would say, because you weren't specific with the Anakin. So we'll give it to good old Spotchka. So Danny has one. I
can't believe I got stuck on Star Wars, dude. Too much pressure,
That's
man.
get around Star Wars. It's in the name for me.
All right, so there you go. So 1 point for Danny, and okay, so you guys ready for the next one here?
Yep.
Okay, so it's gonna be different, and I might go back and forth, but I'm changing it here. Okay, hold on. Okay, so you guys got a hang of the game. So here we go. Hot Toys figures. DC.
BVS Batman.
The Batman.
BVS Superman.
Suicide Squad, King Shark.
Artist. WB 100 Wonder Woman.
84 Wonder Woman with the golden armor. Good luck.
All right, so time was up. So actually, Yomo won this one. So Yomo won one round here. Okay, so we have 1 and 1. So we have here Darren Waters said the gloves are off. So you guys are tied right now.
How?
Okay. Okay. Next one here is going to be different. So you're gonna start Yomo. Okay, so you're gonna start again here. Okay. Next one is Marvel overall.
Infinity War Cap.
In a game, Loki.
Age of Ultron Hulk.
Infinity War Thanos.
Black Panther from the Black Panther film.
Endgame Hawkeye.
Killmonger from Black
Time's
Panther.
Time's up. Danny, you got it. That's 2 points.
Dang.
2 points for Danny. Okay, so if you win one more time, Danny, then you are the champion of the Movie Canon Figures Talk championship. So try to remember the ones that you've already said. But I'm going back to Star Wars. Star Wars, you're starting with Yomo again, starting now.
Come on. Anakin from Attack of the Clones.
Padme from Attack of the Clones.
Obi-Wan from Obi-Wan series.
Time's up.
That was kind of my fault. I held up a lot.
All right, so it actually went off during while you were still talking, Yomo. So So I guess we'll have to give it to Danny, I think, in that point. So just barely. So so that's 3. That is 3 points. So that means it's Danny. So Danny won the championship here. So 3-1. Right? So 3-1. Let me go back here. So here we go. The movie canon, a figures talk, a championship. We have our first champion, and it's Danny. Good old Spotchka. So you are the winner. You are the very first champion ever here. So so there you go. So that will be your digital title belt, championship belt. And whenever you ever come back here, or when you come back here, you could actually say that you are the champion. You'll have that title, and as I mentioned earlier, you would have to defend it 5 to 6 weeks or so from now. And then if you're not able to, things happen, so it's fine. But then you would have to forfeit, and then some other 2 would have to go in and try to take that title. But for right now, you are the champion. You are the champion, Danny.
Nice.